To be honest, I have never seen a lesbian movie like this before. The domination, affection, sexual tension, manipulation, and all the erotic terms that makes a lesbian love movie more fascinating are present in this movie. And this lesbian film does not only focus on explicit sexuality but also on the tension of desire and control that simmers beneath the surface.
Je t'aime.
The lesbian love story between a 16-year-old girl with a mature woman in her mid-30s. Helena, a 16-year-old girl who is grieving the recent loss of her mother. Helena's father, George, wants Helena to call her mistress Tamara, but instead of calling her, she went to her house to see her out of curiosity. Helena's first impression with Tamara is not went very well. Tamara is a beautiful, mature woman in her mid-30s. She is sophisticated, wealthy, and lives in a grand remote house. Helena initially arrives at the house with a mix of anger, confusion, and resentment.
Vous désirez quelque chose?
She is reluctant to accept Tamara and what she represents her father's infidelity. Tamara, however, greets Helena warmly, attempting to befriend her. At first, Helena tries to resist Tamara's charm, keeping her distance emotionally. She sees Tamara as an intruder who has replaced her mother and stolen her father's attention. However, Tamara's sophisticated, confident demeanor fascinates Helena, and she is slowly drawn into her world. In a party where Tamara and Helena meet officially, Helena gradually becomes intrigued by Tamara's charisma and tries to kiss her hand. But her father interrupts her. Tamara starts to play the role of a mentor and surrogate mother, teaching Helena about fashion, manners, and society. When Helena visits Tamara, she starts touching her again, like Tamara has something that seduces Helena. So, Tamara offers Helena to sleep with her. Tamara takes Helena under her wing, providing her with new clothes and offering her a glimpse into a new life of luxury that Helena had never known. As Helena becomes more comfortable in her new surroundings, she began to idolize Tamara, perceiving her as a model of beauty, strength, and sophistication. What initially starts as admiration begins to turn into a deeper, more confused emotional attachment. Tamara becomes the center of Helena's world, and Helena's affections for Tamara intensifies. The relationship becomes increasingly complex as Tamara's intentions grow more ambiguous. At times, Tamara seems to care for Helena genuinely, offering her warmth and support.
Crois pas.
However, beneath the surface, Tamara's behavior becomes increasingly possessive and controlling. As their bond deepens, the relationship between Tamara and Helena takes an increasingly erotic undertones. There is a growing sexual tension as Helena, confused by her own feelings, finds herself attached to Tamara in a way she does not fully understand. Even Tamara hit her very hard. She went to see her on the very next day, where she confessed her feelings for Tamara.
Je t'aime. Je t'aime, Tamara.
After Helena plead for her love, she finally opens the door for her. Then she make her wait and tell her to sit on her knees. As Helena becomes more entwined in her feelings for Tamara, she also begins to realize the darker aspects of their relationship. Helena realizes that she is not the only person Tamara is toying with. Tamara's relationship with others, including Helena's father, are revealed to be similarly self-serving. Helena sees that Tamara's affections for her is not genuine, but a means of controlling her and keeping her close. The turning point in the film comes when Helena finally understands the extent of Tamara's manipulation. She feels betrayed by Tamara, whom she had come to love and trust.
Il garde du feu. Et comment, tu n'aimes pas ça?
Je regrette.
The power dynamic shifts as Helena comforts the reality that she had been used. Her emotional attachments to Tamara, once a source of warmth and comfort, becomes a source of pain and disillusionment. Realizing the destructive nature of their relationship, Helena decides to break free from Tamara's influence. She asserts her independence and rejects Tamara's hold over her, leaving the house and the toxic relationship behind. Helena's decision to leave represents her emotional maturity and her ability to reclaim her sense of self after having been emotionally and psychologically dominated. The final scenes of the film depict Helena's emotional liberation, though the consequences of her relationship with Tamara are left unresolved.
Tamara.
Helena may have escaped physically, but the psychological scars of the experience linger. Her understanding of love, affection, and power has been forever altered by her encounter with Tamara. The film leaves the audience with a sense of emotional ambiguity, as Helena's future is uncertain. But it is clear that her experience with Tamara will leave a lasting imprint on her life. The toxic relationship explored in the film is a commentary on the dangers of power imbalance in intimate relationships and the emotional damage that can result from them. So, I hope you love this movie. But before I end this beautiful lesbian movie, I want to say something. You know, recently I started a video series in which I upload full lesbian movies on this channel and also making lesbian movie videos for almost a year now. But unfortunately, most of the videos that I make I can't monetize, and that's very sad and frustrating. However, when I see that someone subscribed my channel or write a comment on my videos, that gives me hope for making more lesbian movie videos like this one. So do subscribe because it's free. And it also makes me very happy. Love you, take care, bye bye.